This video was made possible by EA Game Changers. Welcome back to Joy's Creative Finger. I have made use of the Albion square plot, demolished what was there, and built a home in this location. I really love this plot, although the surrounding areas are a bit commercial to the front side, across the street, but the house itself, where it's situated here, works for me on its own, isolated in this section near the park. I really love this house, the shape of it, the roof, the rear. It's a spin-off from a house I used in showcasing some of the prizes for the Household Blitz. This is the rear of the property. It's got a shed and a passageway to it, a bit of green in the area. This is what it looks like when it's not snowing. A number of you have asked, can the snow disappear? Yes, on the plot, but not for the rest of the surrounding area. So it's one of those plots that you can't, clean up completely of this effect. So this house obviously has taken on a proper form because I showcased some of the Household Blitz items from Influence Island in that house that I used. But I've gone ahead to make the house a proper home, and I'm just excited to show you this house on the interior as well. I also used all the items that I could possibly find in this game changer build. So this is not my game, but I was able to build this and then take anything and everything I could find to design the interior. Ordinarily, I would use things that I had purchased, online packs and so on and so forth, but I'm happy with the way this has turned out. I used these doors for the garage. I really love the way they look. It's close enough to the front door, color and style. I love the windows. Down below they've got little porches to them, and then you've got the front door. Now the thing about that other house was I couldn't use this door. It's a 3-grid wide door, and that house had a sort of even entrance. So I've got to use this door finally in this house, and right on the side here we have the kitchen. Now there's an online pack in store right now. It's called the 2-door kitchen set. It would fit perfectly in here. Again, this isn't my game, so I can't put anything of mine in here, but that's the kitchen. Across the way from the kitchen I have the dining room. It's really large. Think about Christmas dinner taking place in here. It's got its own fireplace, that dining table from the Moroccan update that you can piece together into any shape that you want, tinsel lights, art on the wall, the lovely wooden flooring, and I also have a seating area right by the window just here. Let me get her to walk out. Just here, with lots of decorative Christmas pieces everywhere. Okay, he's eating rice from the rice cooker, but it's not on display yet. I took it away after he got his meal. This is the kitchen right across from the dining, and then into the corridor I've placed the Christmas tree here so her little daughter Asha can see it. And then of course you got the stockings here. Okay, there's a staircase going in that direction. We'll get to that, but first we're coming into the living room, and this is definitely an idea that I had seen already before in an actual home, an English home actually. The sitting room is divided into 2 spaces. So on this side you've got the fireplace, you've got the section to sit down, tons of books, lots of stuff. You will notice there is no glitching in this house at all. You can build without that, and that's actually my plan right now, to build without glitching. Now once you open that window, it's a bit fiddly. You've got to find the right position. You get to see the outdoors somehow. Lots of decorative Christmas trees that light up everywhere, presents. Oh gosh, I really love the space. Just thinking, it feels so Christmassy. We have the beautiful brown harp, and you've seen this action. She sits down and starts to play, and it's just so beautiful. I put almost everything from the Influence Island Jammy Jollies event. Is it Jolly Jammies? I say it different ways. They're all in this house. This section is again an extension of the living room. So you've got the area where Granddad would sit down close to a window, a table, place his glasses there, and he's closer to the TV so he could make out the figures on there. And then an area to have cups of tea with Grandma. I just love these chairs. And again, more Christmassy stuff everywhere. That was my goal with designing this house, to place in a ton of everything that we would unlock, spread them around so you could see how I use them. And most importantly, the shape, the bigger end, the smaller end, is reminiscent of a house I've actually seen, and I was able to replicate that in here. We're back into the big hallway, and then you pass the Moroccan stairs. We're going to unlock that hopefully, into the garage here. You can see those doors on the reverse here. You've got a car in the garage, and then I love the way it's just connected in here to the section here. There's a couple of doors leading out back, and then a door leading into a laundry space that's also a restroom. I always try to place a restroom downstairs in any build. I don't think I've failed yet. I don't think so. I'm building a house in The Sims Mobile, and I haven't finished because I need to fit in a bathroom downstairs. The bins, the wheelie bins out here. You got the passageway to the shed, the garden shed. I love this whole area. It's reminiscent of many back gardens that are in the location where I live, and I just love the way this one looks. You know, the little passageway, pavement or patio all the way that leads to it, and then of course your regular dumps and bits and bobs, and we're supposed to have bikes and so on to go in there. I have my shed full of bikes for the entire family. There's just no space, but what's great is, just as I've designed with this one, you have to walk along the patioed area like she's doing right now to get into the house. I mean, if you want to walk on the grass, it's cold and you know, a bit, I don't know, there might be a couple of earthworms, and I don't like those, so I keep to the patio paving. Anyway, we've come up the beautiful Moroccan stairs, and this is the landing in this space. There is a door situated here, a little different from the original sketchy design that I put together to showcase the household blitz furniture pieces. There was a seat out here, but now it's a little porched area for the family to come out. Now we're working our way back in, and the first door in that corridor is the door leading into Ash's bedroom. So again, one of these beautiful beds. I found it in one of the homes in this build, so I grabbed it, put it in here. I hardly had anything. I chose this variety of wallpapers to scatter it across the wall and make it really girly, a splash of color, give you a headache, but it's fun for her, and you know, Asha's having a blast in the space, and it's appropriate for her. You know, those colors stimulate the mind of the child. That's why they've got all these colors in here. It's useful. The bathroom for her is across the way. It's not an ensuite. It could have been one, but I just wanted a whole bath somehow. It's fully fitted, and out that door takes you to the guest bedroom. So they only got the one child, okay, and this beautiful Moroccan divan is just glorious in this room. But yes, as I say, remember, I had to use items that I could find in this game to design this house that I built, and this is what I've come up with. Perhaps I would have used items that would create a different style of a space instead of using the Moroccan items, but I wanted to showcase them in here, and I'm quite happy with that. The bathroom is across the way, so this is an ensuite for a guest bedroom, or maybe Asha would graduate into this space. And then we have one more room to look at, which is the master bedroom of the house. So Lydia and her husband would share the space. They've got a closet and clothes on the side here, door to the bathroom, coat rack, and they've got the large bay window, and you've got to be careful how you click on it, or you'll click downstairs or somewhere else, so I always turn to the side. You've got a view of the back garden. That's what they have, and I love this window because of the space, and you can place something in there if you want. They've got the grand king size bed, mirror on the wall, and it is a large space that is also, of course, an ensuite. So their ensuite is sort of sharing a wall with the other bedroom ensuite. It could have been a Jack and Jill, but absolutely not for a master. And these are the windows that, you know, design that space, and that's what it looks like outside. Okay, so that's the complete house, and I really love this house. So you've seen how I've gone ahead to adjust it. Some of you might have recreated the one you saw me, you know, the sketchy one that I put together showcasing the household blitz items, but I knew that I had to work on it. That's why I didn't say anything about floor plans or anything like that. I knew I was going to do something and make it work for me anyway. The other one would work too, just as well. So it's a great plot to build on. Maybe you could build a mall on this plot instead because the outside looks like a busy street, but it could work. You've got your snowy red mailbox. In case you're wondering where it is, this is what you use. You've got piles of snow everywhere for you to shovel or clear the path. Same action, longer duration, one shorter. It's a multi-car plot. And again, more mounds everywhere, traffic lights, lovely square, and this beautiful Christmas tree and the phone box. Okay, and it's quite nice that your sim can come all the way down here. It looks as though she's walking on a deserted road. There's no cars, so she's not going to get run over or anything. Thank you so very much for watching, and I wish you the best of luck with the jolly jammies Influence Island event. I hope you win it all. Take care, and I'll see you again soon in the next video. Bye.